Alright. So let's try this again. With less OBS mucking everything up. Okay. There's rust everywhere and not a soul to be seen. That PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the orbital network. Still sending data to YouTube. Still trying to get it connected to YouTube.
Yeah.
I wonder if that belonged to Professor Callahan. Why is it taking so long to send it to YouTube? There we go. It doesn't seem like you'll be able to get anything off of it. I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's... Huh? Let me pull up my Twitch on my phone. This looks like Professor Callahan's notes about the past few weeks. I have finally found the investor I have been seeking. What the hell? Come on. Should be loaded now.
No.
We exchanged messages a few times over the orbital network before a representative from the Anchorville company came to visit me directly. I already suspected they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as much. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all of those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite. These are the bare minimum conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is nigh impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I'll have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must. For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Quarter pounder. Looks like we struck gold here after all. That professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can? Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to change that. A huge paradigm shift, another singularity, to use as an example. Even if that did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. No, I think it's more likely that they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he was only a step or two away, yes. He mentioned parallel distributed computing, too. Though I cannot hazard a guess as to what the final condition he mentioned could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it could eliminate the need for decades of work? But how would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we found all we're going to find here. We should get back to the city. I agree. Perhaps the CID, Guild, or Ren might be able to help. That ain't good.
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside.
It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Barry did think something was amiss. It's his body, isn't it?
Ketra, don't look.
It's his body.
No, this can't.
Cronkite's body? Melchior's body. Yeah. Shocking no one. It was his body.
Professor Callahan!
There was no emotion there.
Nope.
Professor Callahan! There, I'll do it for y'all. Yeah, I mean, we knew he did.
The cause of death was drowning.
So death was drowning, then. Is that what Fairy initially sensed as his body there, and then the splashing was him resurfacing? Because there's no way he could drown in the time it took to splash for us to get outside.
I
Yeah.
suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp.
Which still would have made him savable if he got thrown into the swamp, and we think he did.
Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
You already determined the cause
Hold
of
on a
death.
minute. I'll leave this to you.
CID, we trump you. Get dunked.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Bitch, everything's my jurisdiction. I work for the CID as well on this case.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
That, go back to Edith, Alvis. This would be none of your
We are
business.
currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
The pieces are just about coming together. Yeah, his abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction, too. But it's now crystal clear he made a deal with the Mafia, and this is always the end result. It's Starbad all over again. The motive then was to stop the victim from talking and make an example of him. Is it the same here, I wonder? How can all of you be so calm? Because he was an asshole. We've only known him as an asshole. Someone was just murdered. Oh, trust me, I'm burning with anger on the inside. Those bastards that screwed us over again and again. This is the perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling. They do, yes, they've both been through a lot. I'm sorry about what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over. Not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all of this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as the result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to superintelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. Then after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn this shit? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here? No, it was well established by multiple sources that it is impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating it themselves at some point in the future. But that could be decades or centuries in the future, and even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't even been created. So it's a similar deal as to what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. It's hard to keep up with all this. You're a baby, Harry, it's fine. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? I mean, if you ask me, before I found out about all the Genesis, I think that, you know, it wasn't possible to make zombies.
That's true.
What are you doing there? Yeah, my up speed is trash.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. A puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbelt then, but is part of what's happening now. The prototype orbments that are even more an enigma than the artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like. Yeah. We need, if you want like seamless streaming, we need high-end upbeat.
Oh, I know.
I hate their new lids, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't do it. I am not with the delicate of the fingers. I don't have the nails, and I am not with the delicate of the fingers.
Careful, it's really full.
I know, that's fine. So it does. That does seem like a valid approach. Heh, not bad, small fry. Thanks. Still don't know what's going on, though. We've already established that the issues with the orbital network in Basel were caused by parallel distributed computing. Then we have Professor Callahan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible, before being murdered. What do you keep trying to do?
Mess something up, I think.
Oh no.
So that's why I'm just making sure that I'm alright.
In what regards? What's the fact that it's so similar and yet so different to what happened in Crossbell?
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, don't mess with nothing. Just
No, it already got messed up.
yeah,
Fix it.
we know what's going on. We know why our internet like
That
did-
applies
No.
to more than just
That was-
research, too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
No, that final condition couldn't be. I wonder who's wrong. Yeah, I've accidentally almost done that too.
Yes? Thank goodness. I finally got through.
Ren, what's wrong? So I think if you actually don't have it full screen, it doesn't count as a viewer on YouTube. I'm not sure.
No, that it says streaming. Oh, I see.
YouTube
I
doesn't
don't
have the
know.
eye icon, so I don't know. I don't know what's causing that, but sometimes it'll appear, sometimes it won't. Don't tell me you already learned what we
Never
found.
mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Most of us know what that means. Oh, that ain't good. Eee! Ren getting it done. Oh shit! Her fellow members are gonna, her fellow student members are gonna see her kicking ass. Ren?
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety? We did, but what's going on?
Okay, just... There are archaisms running amok in the city? They must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back.
Sweet.
But you have to hurry.
Oh no. Jamming. Ren! Ren! We got cut off, huh? The signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Why are they glowing like that? What's happening? We've just heard the news too. What the hell's going on? Look! It's Almada's high-speed airship! Hop in, now! Oh shit, it's hitting all the fans. And only fans. We're heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and letting everyone else know what's happened. Yes, ma'am. I can't get in touch with the guild either. Then let's just get back to the city.
And we going.
We going. We here. We fighting super ghost robots. Mega Man? What the shit? These guys serious? The city is. Why are they going after innocent people? Because they're the mob. Yakuza have honor. Mafia don't. Help! Somebody, help! There are still people trapped in the city. Going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated. Alright, fuck them up.
Oh my. Like the reception.
Let's get to work.
And up fucking we shall. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Y'all's hitboxes are nuts. I'm trying to get my CP back. Oh, damn.
Oh, you're getting beat up.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, this time.
Activating.
Dead? Almost
Super?
dead.
Maybe.
Yeah, super maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not enough.
Nope.
Are you alright? Take cover indoors. We'll be invoicing Vern for this, so don't you worry. Uh-huh. Okay, well, thanks. We'll hole up here.
Goodbye.
Rude. What? What the hell, man? Howdy, just wrap things up here. That's not the... You're really out here charging people during a terrorist attack?
Heck yeah.
I'm hungry. I gotta eat too, you know? It was bad enough when you did it in Cray. Not the time for this, Elvis. We need all the free hands we can get. It'd be best if we split up. There's too many of them.
You guys!
Odette, Albert, Ren.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a ton got in. How are things on your end?
Evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
What? Since when? Wait, I remember Jin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest. It's very reassuring to have you here. I'm curious as to how you saw this coming, but we've got more pressing things to worry about. Call it the council president's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I have no room to complain. I leave this to you. Makes sense to me. We'll back you up. Just follow my lead. What the? Ren? She's just on another level. I always felt like there was something funky with her. Mask off now, I guess. We've just got to roll with it. Let's move. Rosette, connect some dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, their goal centers around Professor Callahan's incomplete energy research. If Almada has reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it, then their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No! You know where that is, Katra? The observatory. That was Professor Callahan's original research annex. That's where the Orbital Net's mainframe is located, too.
Uh-oh.
Really? Odette, did you see that gold airship? Where was it headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way. Bingo. The city's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw your attention. But of course. We're not lackeys, damn it. Well, make sure Almada doesn't get their way. Damn straight. This time we're gonna beat them within a reach of their lives. Hell yeah.
Hold on. You're not going too, are you, Agnes?
This is my job, so yeah.
Peace.
Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Not with you, you creeper.
Albert,
Go.
don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
She's just not into you. She's into me.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes. Charging straight forward with a sprint in her step.
Well, you just sit back there with your tongue hanging out like a lost little puppy
So
dog,
let's
dude.
follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here. Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone.
Yeah.
Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started.
And by we, I mean Odette and Albert, you're civilians and you can't do shit, so go home.
Let's do this.
The Aerotrams are all at a stop. We'll have to take the road instead. And let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye out as we go. There might still be people who need our help. You mean people we can exploit for money?
Yeah.
Woman's got to eat too, you know.
Yep.
Activating combat system.
Son of a gun. How dare.
Activating skill.
But everybody else got. Everybody was fucking dead, so nobody has CP right now. And there goes Rosette again.
Yep.
Retreat possible.
Too slow. Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating
I don't
skill.
think Rosette's getting employed.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Use activating skill.
All you on Yank. Have some
I
more.
don't think she's getting employed.
No enemy.
Cooking.
That was yummy.
Oh, everybody gets plus 30 defense. Heck yeah, buddy. CP up. Pretty good. Okay, that's good.
Detected.
Smart, let's go.
We can win right now.
Ah.
Not done yet.
Can't get me. I'm him hurt.
Now, let's finish the job.
Ah, okay.
I'm on it.
Supervisor, everyone, please be okay.
There are a lot of enemies in this area.
And we're gonna kill them all.
Everyone in the workshop will be all right.
With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. At least, I'd like to think so.
Activating combat. Here goes.
The charge is ready now.
There.
Combat
Leave
finished.
this to me.
Gathering data.
Aaron's on field combat's pretty nice.
Deploying shards.
I won't let this chance
Activating
pass so
skill.
easily. Here I go.
Activating
Revive poppers? Revive pop. Whoa.
Away.
Alive poppers.
Alive puppets?
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Don't like that. Need the EXP. Need the points. They're inside the building. Chief, whatever do we do? Bastards, fight them back. Pick up anything that'll put a dent in them. Pipes, wrenches, just find something. We'll show them why you don't pick a bone with engineers.
Yeah.
You can't be serious. We don't stand a chance. The man's right. Leave the fighting to us. Chief, and Essie, why are you here too? Quatra. Oh, I'm so glad you're all safe. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. We'll take down the archaisms. Initiating combat.
Deploying shards.
Ed.
Bad.
Ed. Didn't give me a chance to fucking get her CP back to spam her smooth. You spam her smooth.
Activating drive.
Sorry for that.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Have some more.
Is anybody hurt? Oh no, we're all okay. Whew. We really owe you one. There's a ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We'd have hell to pay if they'd broken any of it. How's it looking outside? Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. The police and Bracer Guild are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough. The problem is communication. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get the word out anywhere. Then I've got just the thing. We've got this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We run it through our own system. That should let us call in help, and then we can start pushing these bastards back. I'll give you a hand, too. I probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out. I mean, maybe, but I'd really rather you get yourself to safety. She's safe here, don't worry. Our front door is a goddamn bulwark. We'll lower it and hunker down here if we need to. That'll buy us all the time we could want. If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's what they seem to be after. The professor cared deeply for the place. I won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? I can see it on your face. There's no way I'm talking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of him, alright? We leave Quatra and the observatory in your hands. You got it. Earning 2 SP. Oh. Cool, I actually didn't even mean to come up here.
Hey.
That was just sheer dumb luck. Here's a door. 1,500 enemies slain. Woohoo! Enemies slain! 1,500 of them. Is there anything worth getting now? Okay, so there's nothing truly unique left. It's just like extra stat up items and whatnot for the achievements, so I'm not going to focus too much harder on those. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where did all these things come from? Someone help! We were so close to the church, too. Well, why aren't you in the church, Barnaby? What are Masha's doing here, of all places? How many of them are there? Those people need help over there. It's Heidi and Barnaby. Quatra, is that you? We'll distract them. Please, get yourselves to safety while we cover you. Get her out of here, bud. Alright, come on, quick. Quick as we can.
Maximum boost.
Activating drive.
Activating skill. Go time. Got you.
Got you.
Activating skill. There.
All you.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Maximum boost.
Activating drive.
A boost. Activating skill.
Well, this sucks.
Activating skill.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
That is how it goes indeed.
That be how it goes.
That be how it be goes. Good. Looks like they made it to the church. That's a relief, but that means there are still people outside caught in the crossfire. They're going after the kids and elderly, too. Chicken shit rust buckets. It was bad enough inside Giscard's building. Anybody outside is up shit creek without a paddle here. If we find anybody else out there, we'll help them in the church. We'll help them to the church or the inn, whichever's closer. That should be safer than the workshop, at least. No heavy equipment for the arcade is the target there. But also, no ultra giga highly defensive door? I don't know.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
No.
That is Professor Hamilton's residence, correct?
Okay, I am sick and tired of
Sure
getting
thing.
fucking
We
shot.
just gotta be quick about it.
I'm not sick and tired of shooting them though.
Let's get to work.
Okay, y'all are messing with me now.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
You were an incredible helper, Sid.
We're cornered. They're coming from the institute too. I wonder if these people would have died if I didn't save them.
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe.
This isn't looking good. If only I'd brought my sword. Damn this. Sasha, I'm going to have to take a risk here. Wait, no, Julian. Don't do it. I know you're trained, but... No need for the heroics. We gotcha. There are people there. Quick! Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Yes, we're fine, but... Your work colleague... You're her work colleagues from yesterday. Leave these things to us. Keep those two safe for us while we fend them off. Got it. Be careful.
Deploying shards.
Oh, I don't have to do anything now.
Go time.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Get to it, maid. Too slow. A chance.
You don't tell me what to do. I tell her what to do. I'm the boss.
All you on yes.
May we proceed with caution.
Payback time.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Okay, we're just shredding through these guys. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts.
No coconut.
No coconuts. I don't do coconuts.
Okay.
Food or the drink. We owe you our lives. Thank you so much. I don't want to even think about what would have happened had you not been there. It was looking awfully dire. Were you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding people up from We were rounding people up inside the inn, but then we heard screaming from outside, so we went back out again. We picked up these two, and that was when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off by myself, but damn it, pathetic. Don't blame yourself. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. I agree, we only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, now's not the time to think about all that. We've got to keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren, too. We've kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Yeah, we saw her earlier, too. Newtown is in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. We will. We just don't want to leave anybody behind. We're directing everyone to the inn or the church, right? We were just in that area ourselves. Yeah, managed to thin out their numbers a lot, too. Those two places should be safe for the time being. Alright, then let's make our way back, ASAP. I'm sure Lyle and Shinyan are worried about us both. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for your help. Anytime. Whew, I'm glad we decided to stop by when we did. I dread to imagine what would have happened otherwise. They mentioned that the archaisms are spreading from the Institute, though. That concerns me. Yeah, by now the place is probably crawling with them. Hell, probably worse than it is outside. Whatever Almada wants, it's in the Institute. I really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, gang. You can't just call one of the leading professors at the Institute fucking by his first name. Like, who the hell do you think you are?
Must think it's fine.
I doubt it. Where's the respect? Like, you know, now that well, actually, it doesn't. Well, I guess I still want the characters I like to be Employee of the Month, just to get the extra bonuses for these stats.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really need to focus on doing any of these anymore. Cause sure, like getting the free stat up items is nice, and the extra super powerful upgrade materials is nice. But most of this is just like that's basically 10 defense or 100 max HP or something. That's just $12,000 or then $6,000. Just a bunch of items and shit. Nothing, no new quartz or anything like that.
Right.
There's no reason for me to work super hard at it, but I still want like friggin'. Because like I can make Van just absolutely just destroy everybody. Well, I don't know.
Let's finish the job.
Alright. This seems like a good place to take a breather.
And so we shall breathe.
Oh, it's free. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not noticing any like super notable drops in my connection outside the norm. And it's roughly the same desync as usual.
Yep.
Maybe a little more heavy, but honestly, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yep.
Like I can still talk and like they can respond when my
Yeah.
when my vocals reach them.
Yep. That is
Like
true.
I wish it was better, but it's something I can still be an entertainer.
Yep.
The greatest showman. He who is Deadpool. He who is not Wolverine.
He was-
What are we doing over there?
I'm getting my treat.
Oh, good. We've got the west side evacuated. Just who's gathering.
I think they are, yes. Did you want to go get your treat?
Well, I mean, you have to call them to see if they actually sell sealed product.
Oh.
And I guess we can do that right quick, real quick. Yeah. Squirrel tokens, though. Squirrels and saplings. Oh my god. You ever been bitten by literally 10 trillion squirrel tokens?
No.
It's not fun. 10 trillion ones. Yeah, he had a combo that he could do infinitely to make squirrel tokens. And then you basically just say, instead of fucking saying the combo each part, like every turn, every time you're using it,
Yeah.
you just say, I'm gonna do this infinite combo 10 trillion times. And then you have 10 trillion tokens, and then everybody just loses. Alright, anyway.
Yep.
East is taken care of too. We've cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secure. Quick, give me a sit rep. Well, sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. That damn grunt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Ah. We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, but after Tharbad, and then this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, you can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the all-consuming chaos.
Nope.
So I'm not about to get like a $100 treat. But a $30 box, 24 packs, 12 cards each, 360 cards, almost 300 cards for $30. That's not bad. Look at $10 a card. Some of those cards could be like a couple bucks. Help! There's mechanical monsters coming!
The aero trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Cronkite looking awfully calm. He's still got his coffee in his hand. Yang, you're okay. You made it, and roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're weirdly calm with everything going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Didn't Almada come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise. Then you... I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. You think? This is why I've been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Yang, you're really going to leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive the effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what goes on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaisms inside now, but did we just see the last people in the building leave? All of the faculty and the students of Aramis, together with the Taurus Cellar accounted for visitors, have left. However, security camera footage captured a young man with a mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. Oh, okay. A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return. Well, that sadistic bastard is here, and so is that puppeteer we met at Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callahan and then cast him aside. I won't let him make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then. Surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll help keep them safe, of course. There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore. But we'll at least try to stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it then, is all I ask. Even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know, I won't.
Get to work.
I was trying to give him the fancy, and he gave me the dancy.
He did.
Forgive me.
Oh,
Damn it, Rizak.
Oh,
Anyway, fucking. So she has no like
Do better?
might be. Unless there's a fancy fucking
horrible thingy.
yeah.
The
a fancy
observatory
terminal
is on the
inside,
left
'cause
side
I
of the
want to unlock
campus.
one of her
Got it. And then
currently
through the building and
unused,
get there ASAP.
unopened slots, and then at least slot in the AoE healing spell,
Yeah.
if nothing else. Oh, she must have leveled up. That's why she's at 43. Oh, he is literally one. God, she attacks so low. Oh. So I do not like fighting in here. Camera is not my friend. Not cooperative at all.
Activating combat system.
Give me that perfect dodge. Give me that move. From there.
Nice.
What'd you expect?
I was gonna say, I thought there was a fancy one here, but I can't remember.
Oh, we wouldn't have seen it yet.
Ah, okay.
Because there would have been, like, that would have given away the fact that, hey, there's going to be enemies in an invasion.
Oh,
in here.
yeah.
So, if it's going to be in here, it's going to be outside the observatory now. But they wouldn't have put it in here yet.
Huh. Oh, you mean like the super duper one that lets you cook and stuff too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the other one that just lets me rest and reset the monster wouldn't be good enough. I need to
Oh.
actually modify that one.
Okay, okay.
I'm on it.
Show them hands. 12 hands. Blah 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 indeed.
Thingy death.
You know, I should just be controlling Agnes for this. Because she can easily get the stuns off.
Deploying shots.
Or I can just do that like an idiot. Whoops.
Well, because of the CP or whatever,
Shall I
right?
prepare
That's
some
what
sleep
you.
for you,
That's the
Mr.
cost
Arkwright?
for that. Isn't
Well, I'm gonna be using Vans for it. Well, like, cause Van's just gonna be able to wreck everything with his build right now.
it? Ah, okay.
But I just need to get the stuns off so I can like start the battle like a little better.
Deploying shots.
Cause like Van just goes
Like that.
and then they're dead.
Oh, okay then.
You
Yeah.
picked the wrong guy to
Van does
You're a true
buku
professional,
freaking damage.
Van do the work.
He does the work. He is the boss.
He is the boss.
Here goes.
But I also need Van to fucking make sure he can maintain some TP. I couldn't forget about my turn tech if I wanted to.
Add some more.
Activating skill.
Jerk.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Gotcha.
A chance! Retreat possible.
Well, this sucks.
Hey, I hate missing.
Make it count, Aaron.
There we go.
Oh, that ain't great.
Blap.
Activating skill. A chance!
Van's the only one without 200 CP for the moment.
This place is crawling with mechanical night.
Yes, mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing Jan got everyone out when he did.
You bastard. And there goes Van.
Ah, yep. the super glue or not?
Nope, because I accidentally hit the button
Vitals
like
falling.
at the worst moment. It took my boost gauge, which means nobody else could use the boost gauge for their attack.
Oh no.
Which
The
means
worst
we are
dead.
very likely.
Oh no. Where's that?
He fucking shield us.
Where's that?
I won't let this chance slip by.
Don't let the chance slip by.
I'm trying not to.
Do it up, girl.
Go time.
Activating skill. Now it's my turn. Activating.
Get him, Mr. Way.
Broken.
Okay, one's dead and the other's unable to use physical attack.
I won't let this chance.
Activating skill.
Oh,
He
you're
literally
letting it
can't do
slip
anything.
away.
How are you moving?
How are you
Okay, he's
missing?
frozen now, so now when he does the thing, he's gonna fucking take damage instead.
Okay.
Alright, so that was
What's wrong with you?
not what I wanted to have happen.
Yeah, that was awful. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Like, it's tough for me to fucking see anything in this damn place because the camera does not do well in enclosed spaces. Like, that's one of the issues we have with Dark Souls, too.
Ah, yeah.
Look, there's people on the ground.
Oh, damn.
Oh no, cute racer girl. What happened to you? And only you, because I don't give a shit about those officers. Are you alright? You're... They look heavily wounded, but their lives aren't in immediate danger. What happened? A guy with a dagger and a girl with a giant puppet went inside. They activated. Blah. I imagine she was going to mention the central terminal, but how could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him? Well, we got them cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside. It's time to put an end to this.
Let us heal. Yay!
Yep, like I thought.
Super duper.
Yeah, if it was gonna be anywhere, it would be here. So I feel like cooking is like super fucking valuable.
The way. The parfait.
I was born to make this.
Oh, I never ate the hummus.
Got it. I'll try my
Yum, yum,
hardest.
hummus.
I did a taste test first.
It's a big heal.
I'll try my hardest.
Yeah, it clearly wants me to
I
fucking
did a taste test first.
do a lot of this shit. Okay, orbit settings. First and foremost, we need to get... So we have aura breath.
Mm-hmm.
I can only carry one aura breath. Okay. Oh, I guess. Open slot. No. Plug it. There we go. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. That's all
Oh,
I need.
did you got
I got-
rosettes?
I got what I want right now.
Okay.
We got rolling in it. Buy items. Don't really need to buy items. Yeah. Oh, rolling in it. Equipment. Good. Good.
Oh, may want to save.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
For everything.
Just what I needed.
Damn thing. Orbit settings. Custom. Or set plugins, okay. So Celestial, which is crazy good. And Aura Breath. Big heal. Now the question is, do I give myself more cast speed or give myself the ability to use super heal for cheaper?
I do not know.
I think I'll keep it as is for now. Okay, nobody has any CP, which is not great.
Not great.
We definitely want to go in there with full
Just
everything.
what I needed.
So,
I'm on.
The star
Leave
has
this to me.
arrived. Here
Here
goes.
it
Star has
Here
arrived.
goes.
I'm on it.
Oh, we might get like there's might be some monsters we can beat up on.
I know, I
a little
just
bit.
respawned them all.
Ah, okay.
So there is. The door's locked. Someone must have locked it to keep the archaisms from coming inside. We'll have to find another way around. Son of a bitch.
Dang.
Whoops.
You may not have a choice.
I do.
Oh.
Because I do, but I'm lost. And I don't care to be found enough to mess with it. Save again, just because. Alright.
I've got this.
Got this.
Oh. That was not
The
even over here.
telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
Yeah.
That's the main terminal then?
Yeah.
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Vern, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support.
That ain't
But
great.
what program is it running?
It's running.
Get fucked.
Running
I
solitaire.
can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
I'll get Ren here.
Look up there.
Oh no, a
The
Genesis?
fifth Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with.
Friends.
Oh no, not friends.
Oh, not friends.
I suspected you would come. Arkwright Solutions.
Hey, when you gonna give me that lap dance I prepaid for?
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival.
I don't care.
It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us.
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you?
I already knew it. I'm smart.
And
played
I
these
see
games.
that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks.
Yeah, now you die.
Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
I would say that.
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
Van, you've said that about literally everybody
Everyone.
who has fucking joined you when you go back home.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray.
Nah, we just gave him money. He did everything else.
What are you
yeah.
trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Hey, guess what? That was the final condition. Full access to the Aurora. By contractual law, we are allowed to use it for whatever we want.
How misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection.
She's not dead.
In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right.
As much as I hate it, it's true. They do have the right. By contract, the person who was running the development process on these.
This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Are we though?
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course. The terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That's not good. That angel puppet looks so cool.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Like, that looks way cooler than fucking Lammy or Sammy.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone.
Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad.
Olympia of Aurum.
I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aurum. This is Ishtanti.
Oh, that's real bad. Oh no.
Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs.
That's super bad.
But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
I wouldn't be opposed to it myself, no.
Is this some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain.
So this is really bad?
Not great.
No, like it's worse than even you think.
Oh.
So you know how Swain and Nadia or whatever of the garden escaped and they had to fight their overseer who had all the fucking artifact power and gravity manipulation power and shit?
Yeah.
Now he was super strong. Aw.
Yeah, you're welcome. I knew you wanted some.
So the stripper with the angel puppet,
Yes.
she is an overseer.
Uh-oh.
So she is much more powerful than your standard garden assassin.
Oh, no.
And she asked us that when she's done with this contract if we would hire her services. Oh. We're two different people. I said I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, we saw how strong she is. She gets shit done.
Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
Oh, that's not good.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Let's play! I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aurum, executing contract.
Activating skill.
Well, I can at least use resets. S-craft 2 times
Here I go.
to open it up and give me a chance to get some extra boostage.
Activating drive. Activating skill. No, you won't.
Sorry for that.
I suggest we strike now. Activating skill.
Sucker. Like hell you are. Got a
Guardian out there.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
Death awaits.
Don't like that. Oh, I didn't do too much damage.
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
I suggest we strike now.
Keep it up.
Got a whole slew of them. There.
Keep moving, Van.
A chance.
And then she gets a free cast of Pluto Nova. Just wreck all her little robo
I get
duties.
it now.
Ben. Full boost. Go all out.
Ready when you are.
Go time!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
So that is how it is.
I win. Quattro learned Laplace code. That was easy.
Good for a quarter pound.
Is everyone all right? That Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Nope.
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
It's gluten-free. I made my sandwich before I came in here.
Okay.
Yep.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
So it took me a minute.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
Well, you can't.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore.
Please resist the urge.
I know they've got the boss curious. Surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it. You son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn.
I know. I couldn't get the family one on delivery. Yeah,
Why?
it's not on the menu.
What?
Yeah, it's not on the menu for delivery.
But the family.
Mhm.
What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
What are you emerging?
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
Oh, fuck. Did they transplant Callahan's consciousness into this computer to create a form of super AI?
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked! So, how does it feel, Professor?
Oh,
what's it like living in the digital world?
Where's my Agumon?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined.
I don't get hungry. I don't get sleepy.
I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is.
Jesus Christ.
But I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever.
So, did he kill himself?
The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this.
Or was the final condition
Your
for him to die?
expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
How? He did.
I don't know.
A recording?
Just give him all the PNGs of bitches?
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, professor of engineering science at the
in the
Basel
zeros and
Institute of
ones.
Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
Yeah, it's a fucking whack job.
How the hell is this even possible?
It's not.
We saw your body in the swamp.
You did.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI.
Which is something we're
Most
trying to do
likely
in
through the power of
right
the
now.
Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Just so we can make nuclear arms.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Oh no, this is bad. This is like
Must
so...
you be like this every time, Melchior?
Yeah, I
Our
think he
work
must.
here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Damn.
We lose. Do we at least get the Genesis?
No. Well, probably
Of course not.
Nope.
You're done with the Genesis, right? We can has now? No, we know Ken has.
Warning. Explosives detected.
Yeah, I got eyes.
Little bastard.
The Aurora!
That's like 2 billion mirror worth of equipment. Nope.
No, you don't.
It's a robot.
Ketra, you can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
God damn, it's a building. She can rebuild it.
For real.
Grendel time. Maid time. Get the fuck back. I'm a robot. I'm awesome. Damn, she is so awesome.
Oh no.
She's a robot.
No, I mean that.
Yeah, she's a robot. She'll be fine.
She did.
She's a robot. She'll be fine.
You don't look too good.
We can put her ass back together.
Shit. Damn it.
Please still be attractive without your face.
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
Huh?
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
Damn.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then.
Well, I'm pretty sure we weren't
As
supposed to
someone
know about
connected to
that.
another being, not
I'm
of
pretty
flesh,
sure that they are
you
not
have my
supposed to know about
respect.
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Till
they
we
already
meet
knew about
again.
that.
They clearly make, well, them two
But-
maybe.
They pretty sure they had an inkling.
Oh no.
We lose.
We do.
Damn. How can she be employee of the month if she's dead?
That's what you're worried about.
Yeah.
Like a true boss.
Work till you're dead. Oh no, you're dead. Damn, how am I gonna work you now? That's all your fucking fault. Even though I don't think he really did anything. I don't think Townsend was actually a villain here.
Which is crazy. He sure acted like a villain.
I am trying to hide the fact they're fucking being evil. They're gonna float above the city.
Bitch.
Wait,
No.
that's a Marduk ship.
Yeah, that's what they mean. That's why they said that to get out of there.
Huh? So I know we get one more party member outside of Quarter Pounder.
Reset.
This is all my fault.
You bet.
100% quarter pounder.
You bet, you 15-year-old.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
Oh.
But still, it hit it. It's still organic enough.
Shut up. Cancelled.
I won't get canceled over that.
Yeah, true. It would be other stuff.
Yeah, it'd be some of the other shit that I might say that I have never said in my life. I'm a good person. I actually help people when they need it. So, on yes, you can literally write about nothing you fucking visited and learned here in your fucking report for school, so you're gonna fail this assignment. Fucking all this shit is government classified. The entire city is locked down. Who could have seen this coming? Okay. What's going to happen to us? Hope on yes is okay. Ren too, but mostly on yes. All we can do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, but what the hell is that massive airship? Y'all can leave anytime. Marduk. The Ix Alba airship series. Co-developed by the Verne Group and Aldra.
Oh.
Currently being tested by Marduk. Tests are successful. Looks like an ugly ass fucking Millennium Falcon. If the Millennium Falcon was long and not wide.
Oh, we all talked. Oh.
Basel Institute of Science Conference Room. Yeah, we all talked.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday.
Gilliam Thorndike. Thorndike!
To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndyke.
That name rings familiar. I cannot remember since it's been a million years.
This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
What? She got a brother? Fuck, trade you? You take Ferry, I'll take Qasim. Wait.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Ferry's a Jaeger. Why the fuck is her brother working for a
Don't
reputable
know.
security company?
Don't know.
Al-Fayed. Is he? Yeah, he's my super talented, super attractive older brother. No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke, together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
You're not blushing.
I am humbled by your words.
I doubt that.
I arrived in my home country a few days
There's
ago.
a Gilliam
so I'm
Thorndyke?
afraid I'm not
No,
up to
I'm
date
just
on
the
all
Thorndyke
latest
name.
developments.
The name Thorndyke, not Gillian Thorndyke, just Thorndyke itself. Sounds familiar.
But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the
Like in
city
Cold
of
Steel,
Basel
maybe.
for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in
Nothing?
Basel until they are ready.
A special ops unit? Sending in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belong to him too, miss. You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ix Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this
What?
particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network.
Sure, I
Rest
bet.
assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
I feel like that's a lie.
Yep.
That is our stance as well. We are only doing what we consider necessary. That's a lie. Very well, I take your word on that. For now. Quelling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern and connection to the Institute, the current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Towson. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming. So you weren't looking.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsime's investments were also misappropriated.
Oh.
Oh, well, as the prince, I do what I want.
And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak?
She's smarter than you.
I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF.
Got him!
Oh!
Got him! She does. She got the
I
card.
also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation.
Basically, I'm better than you.
In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Got him, man. Ren, you just perfect.
Getting it
with
done.
You are the brightest bright. Ren, now that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. I've heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholder that's been concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here. But...
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan?
I didn't die, so I'm fine.
Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
That was her first mistake.
Yeah, for real.
In any event, We now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing.
You will reparation me for everything I have invested into you.
So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day?
Fuck, why not? But I'm charging overtime.
Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you. Just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to all modest plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
Not exactly. We've been failing, Prince. We've been taking L's. We've been collecting stuff, but we've been taking L's.
We've been collecting L's.
Yeah.
We just have
We'll
whole
be
woods
well
of them. Whole
compensated
woods
for
of
this, I
L's.
trust?
We're lost in the L woods. He's telling me you got my reference.
Yeah.
What was my reference?
The movie.
What movie?
With, I don't know why I can't remember.
What's the name of the
right now.
movie? It's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
It's one of her best roles.
Legally Blonde.
There we go.
There we go.
Mhm.
Took me.
I didn't think you'd remember that, since you probably haven't seen that movie in like 15 years.
Oh, but I've seen a lot of skits and stuff on.
Why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. Your brother, right? Never expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions.
Harry, why are you upset that he works for them when you work for me? Like,
For real.
neither one of you are Jaegers to the Kruger right now.
Right.
As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe.
Wait, the fuck? You know my boss man? Oh yeah, we go way back. Hey, I want a drink.
I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
Didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that? Yeah, no.
I try. Still not so hot with the tactic stuff you taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you, too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one.
What? What have I done for you? Fucking give me more. I almost died.
I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
I'm gonna have to renegotiate the terms of service here. Damn. Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Damn, Van don't play. He just here for a paycheck and to go home.
I mean, that's what I do. Paycheck and go home.
You post in the group on your Discord thing all the time. Y'all having fun in there, don't lie. Y'all making some pseudo friends with that bitch who wanted Mopsy and Flopsy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she didn't get it. I think we got like 3 Mopsy and Flopsy. Since we're here, there's one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid.
Fine, it's not information on your concierge, it's information on my wife.
However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
Something seemed off about her all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Urid for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use.
You gonna give her a cannon for a hand? That would be pretty sweet.
Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
Come on. All I want is the hose. Why are you taking my hose from me?
Are they gonna force us to use quarter pounder? No. We can bring Fairy in.
I don't want either of them. I might just go with a 3-man party if they'll let me.
I don't think
They
will.
won't.
Yeah. I think you actually wanted that before. You just wanted a 3-man group.
You ain't got nothing to apologize for. Kasim, you want to come work for me for a little bit? No, because this isn't the chapter I fucking recruit you. Oh, wait.
What?
I do know.
You do
that
know?
the intermission between chapters 4 and 5
Yeah.
is when we recruit Grimcat.
Oh.
And we have her.
Oh.
So we have more hoes. And then when Rosette comes, all the hoes.
Do not yeah me. No.
I doubt any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. Yeah. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours. I mean, I guess she did get blown up on the clock working for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our business expenses are.
Oh, God, I hope they're not. I hope they don't go.
I apologize for meddling in your affairs then.
Who the fuck are you looking so
That
cool
said,
like
we
that?
must take our leave. We've negotiated.
I will say
an army to attend to.
I will say, like, the standard Marduk Security Company shirts do look pretty fucking sweet. And I kind of want one because it looks pretty fucking sweet. Like, Kasim's shirt does look pretty fucking sweet. And I would wear that. Like, I would wear Kasim's fucking fit. It's so drip. He's just, look at him. He looks so good.
Yeah.
I wish I could look that good. No, I'm just a fat amorphous blob with no discerning features other than a big fat.
As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
There are a number of matters Abby and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them.
Oh, shit.
Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Oh, gee, thanks, bro.
Bitch.
Although, I think he is on the side of Fairy not being a warrior, so, like, he does genuinely care for her and want to protect her. But she wants to kill
I'd love
people.
to write him off as an arrogant asshole. I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
He's pretty fucking tough. He can kick all of our asses.
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Bullshit on that. Fucking, we got the head of the Red Constellation. We got Shirley, Randy's cousin. We got Randy Orlandi. We got fucking the Jaeger King. Fucking Sarah, our teacher. Purple Lightning. Fuck that. That's some bullshit if I've ever heard it. Your conversation is over then. Oh, I was expecting it to be Rosette, but just like a head. Like a head in a jar, Futurama style. Ren, where are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. We got school!
We can't school.
The roads, the roadways, even the airspace around Edith is sanctioned off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. Nothing bad really happened here, sure. We got an invasion, and sure, somebody got murdered, and sure, billions of dollars worth of tech got blown up, and sure, some guy managed to do the impossible and transmute his consciousness, personality, and memories into super AI so we can develop nuclear weapons, but it's fine.
It's not fun.
Okay. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. Oh, come on, they blew up their fucking... There goes that trail. There are no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect that Almada might have been involved. No. Anchorville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, that must have been just a diversion, while this is their real target. Oh, I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine. We weren't expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you managed to gather, Shirley. That goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation, too. That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can. Just take care of Agnes for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. Ren, join my party. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge, too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the legs. Oh, thanks for telling us. Can she still give me a lap dance? That's all I need to know. That's so good to hear. She was being seen in the associate professor at Esmeralda's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then. Lapdance.exe, error, 404 not found. Damn it. Okay. That explosion got her looking like my main man, Edward Elric.
Get out of here.
got her looking like my man, Edward. Edward?
Shut up.
Hey, you said it like I said it.
No shit.
You like the
No!
the coming together of the two souls just as much as I do. I mean, wouldn't you want to be fused with a dog?
No!
Why? You love the puppers. You could be the puppers. You could get the bell rubs.
No.
No bell rubs?
No. Can you not when I literally just had food? Can you please not? Thank you.
I could. I don't think I should, but I could. Okay. To Esmeralda.
Right.
Yeah. That's.
Got it.
Alright, Esmeralda's room is down, through, and around.
Okay.
Oh, it took me a second because of the map being how the map is.
Yeah. They have the overlaying floors.
Oh, hello there.
I wish they didn't have that.
I hope everything went well.
It did not. No.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
No, things did not go well at all. Things went the opposite of well.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of well? Unwell? Sure, we'll go with that.
Looks like Zeros is up and running again.
Well, you did work on the stupid dog.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even help us. He just got...
The damage for him wasn't
He
so
just
bad.
got stabbed and then we got blown up. If that dog didn't get stabbed, we wouldn't have gotten blown up. It's all the dog's fault. Dog couldn't get it done.
I just wish I could say the same about Reset. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
How was she?
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
Wait. Are you only just part robot then?
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
What the fuck? What is this Kingsman type shit they got her going on? Why they gotta put her robot parts in the goop? Why they gotta seal up the goop?
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
I have. He's an ass.
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
It might.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
I'm a robot. I do what I want.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here. The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
Oh.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Oh.
Was that a side quest or a main quest I had to do with the medicine?
It was... I feel like it was a side quest.
I also feel that way, but I'm not
Good
sure.
to
I
hear.
don't know.
We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
Mm-hmm.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too.
Damn, she got big feet.
That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body.
Oh, so she is Edward.
The best thing you can do for
Afro-bot.
yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
Oh. So I read that as loots and loots of rest.
I'm sure you did.
I'm sure you did. You love the loot.
No, I
You
said-
love
I
all
knew what she was
all
going
the
for.
stuff, all the gimme.
I
Yeah,
will.
yeah, da, da.
Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too.
Don't sweat
Yeah,
it.
for real.
We can take things from here.
Damn you,
You
quarter
just
pounders.
kick back and relax.
Hey, she only got one leg, dude. Different choice of words, please.
No. I didn't really think about it. I mean,
Next time
I
you
don't.
wake up,
I messed
I
up
know.
We'll have good news.
I
too.
messed
Yeah, you
up
did too. Yeah, you
Hell of a
fucking
big
did.
Bonus too.
twice.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
No, that's a lie.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something.
No, dude, let her fucking sleep. Your fault she's in this way.
For real. Shut up, quarter pounder.
Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine?
No, that's a good question. You're useless.
No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
Agreed. On that, we agree.
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
Or blindingly stupid.
What?
You have so many people who care about you.
False.
And you care about them just as much in return.
Probably
To
false.
someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body. The sight was almost blinding.
Now I'm sad. Quarter pounder, fuck you.
For real.
How dare you do that to my girl?
I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth.
Hey, you're a robot and you got me. We don't need this loser.
So please,
Smack him.
treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure.
No!
Not just for you, but for those who love you too.
I can find another quarter pounder just like that. All I gotta do is go to McDonald's. I got tons of them. Man, I hate him.
Yeah, I fucking
Hate him. And the annoying thing is, he's not even the fucking worst character we've seen in Trails. Like fucking Machias. God, I fucking hate Machias, but I think I hate him more. Man, do I hate Machias and fucking Julius. Useless.
useless.
Fucking.
But I guess because I always say Julius. Julius.
How much of her is artificial anyways? I would have to say all of it now. I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You were directly involved in making her who she is too, right? Or indirectly. That's right, we assisted Marduk in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype, though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Rosette was clearly a result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've heard this is also a field of the Institute technology over in the Empire has been looking into. Van, you seem like you've known the truth for a while. I couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So it caught me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad. It was only then when I noticed that she moved faster and kind of different from what normal people that I started putting two and two together. Makes sense. I did feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would have imagined it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human, but she's also less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine just how much effort she must have put in to be able to move as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will, right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marduk at this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments, but reattaching her limbs... But I'll make sure it happens. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of Arkwright Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here. Right, we need to do all that we can and put Rosette at ease.
Wait! Please.
No! I will not wait.
If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you?
No, you have done nothing but fuck shit up.
I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Nobody did this to him. He did it to himself, dude.
For real.
Sorry, but no can do.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
He's gonna join us anyway.
He
He'll
is,
fucking-
yeah.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Rosette in a hospital bed.
No.
Hey,
shit.
everybody understands. Good. We're on the
Good,
same
we're on the
page.
same page. Peace
Book
out.
closed.
Goodbye, quarter pounder.
Fucking the end. No to be continued. This is at One Piece.
I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either.
Correct. You suck. And now he's gonna learn. And now he's probably gonna learn his S-craft, where he can use Fio and Zeros to their full potential.
If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
No, that line means Van's gonna interrupt him, and Van's gonna be like, Nah, you can't keep helping us, but, you know, you can keep helping Basel.
That ain't what I'm saying.
Damn it. No, Van. Piece of...
You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Reset said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again.
Yeah, because you'll be on the damn bench.
The chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you.
I don't know. Elaine's pretty strong. Eugene's pretty strong. What the fuck is Cassius doing these days? Like,
wouldn't he be retired by now?
He's still the only S-rank bracer. What the fuck is he doing these days? Bring him along. Where's Joshua? Where's Estelle?
For real, where is, like, Joshua and Estelle? That's, like, the real deal. Cassius is always doing whatever he wanted to do, but
Where the fuck's Green? Where's my robot? Oh, I think... No, I think... No, wait. Did Valimar, like, truly get exploded at the end of Reverie or at the end of Cold Steel 4? I can't remember.
As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology.
You don't got much of that.
I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Reset back to the way she was as fast as possible.
Yeah, no, I don't trust some 15-year-old kid to fucking... To know what I like in a woman.
Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
No, it doesn't. You're still ugly.
Goodbye.
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on.
You know, I've always been calling you on Force Pigs. I was half expecting him to say Force Pig too.
We'll be counting on you now.
I know he doesn't.
Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
But that means since he's a client, he can't help.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock too.
I make no promises.
Promise. Thank you so much. Time to get down to business.
To defeat the Huns? Oh, come on. You could just randomly break into that song, but I can't?
You can. I'm not.
I did, and you didn't help you.
No, I'm not gonna help you.
What? Why? What did I do?
Nothing, I guess.
I know what I did, but what did I do?
Yeah, you know what you did. Shut up.
The CID Special Ops Unit is going to be here this evening. That means we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We gotta make this time count. Sure felt like Almada's work was done after making that AI a success. You sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the orbital net and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it. Really? Then Almada's research is still going on somewhere in the city? Rosette mentioned something earlier that I think will help me.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well.
Yeah.
Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
So we're going back into the mines? With the orbital network and septium veins at their disposal, they have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research, which is not great. If Professor Callahan has reached the heights of that singularity and Crossbell did, which he better not have so far, then our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region, finishing what they started. That's still a very large area to try and find them in, though we'll have to find some way to narrow our search down. If we could get close enough to the location, the Genesis might react and show us we're on the right track, too. Use the damn thing like a metal detector, huh? Suppose we gotta try anything we can at this point. Let's see if there are any more Force Pigs we can take care of while we start asking around. There's no telling what we might find, where we might find a clue that'll lead us to the truth. I'll help however I can. Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide?
That's true.
Don't be silly, you're one of us.
Oh, man.
You are a client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now? He is the only one who Van actually said he can work for us.
Van, you suck.
Oh, okay. That works for me. Why are you giving him head pads? We're happy to have you with us. even if it means the kid to adult ratio is evened out here. Well, then let's get to work. Well, I guess, yeah, 3 and 3. I want to stop by the guild, Vern, Giscard's workshop. Probably should talk to all of our resident genius professor, too. Those sound like good places to start to me. They do. But they don't.
We go to.
What are we waiting
Oh,
for?
we go there instead.
Because I don't know where I want to be here. I want to be right up there.
Why not stay here and relax?
Rosette had like all of my coolest gear.
Now, what's it say?
Failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for you. It's something of an extension of Crown Prince Reed's request, but if you have the time, would you consider taking on the job? I'll wait for you at the park in Newtown. It is intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about. I'm not going to say no to a potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me, riding a force pig? I never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of you going the force pig route? So am I speaking to Kayla or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted this request in the CID instead. Damn it. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We've confirmed that around half of their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others retreated with Armada. We've also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. I see. Yeah, the police probably have their hands full with them. You need a cleanup crew. But Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy. Have I got that right? Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of President's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more of a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. So you want to loan us out to the CID for a day, is that right? It's not just the CID, the Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense-ish. Out of curiosity, was this Renee Kincaid's idea? He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, that tracks. Guys are resourceful to a fault. This really is a job for Marduk or the guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. We ain't exactly free, though, is the thing. We got other jobs to do. I guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me. Man, we might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what we know about these rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by Vegas Films and Tharbad. Oh, those assholes. And 2 of them at that. You fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. But now they're hiding in the city to begin. How are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. They got some kind of optical camo or something? Not to our knowledge, the Ix Alba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the 2 large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb or deflect orbital waves. Which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to deck one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armada's driving it around themselves though, if they contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on stuff that's out on the road. We'll split up and we should have this cleared up pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us makes any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. So, what's the move? We hunt down every wayward band in town? We'll be out here all day. True, traffic in and out has been closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time-consuming. We got the cops on site, so we can leave the crowd control to them. We just gotta pinpoint where the transport's most likely to be. Newtown and the Artisanal District make the most sense to me. They've got the most traffic rate, especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, and we might fish us up a robot. Roger, so we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. and start asking around.
Okay, time to get to work.
Hidden machines. Like Pokemon. HMO1.
Oh.
Yeah. I know that's how I feel when my jokes don't land with her.
Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, oh. Blah, 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 engineer, blah, 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 blah.
Can we talk?
A sketchy transport vehicle. Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, now that you mention it, there was something funny this morning. There was? What did you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So, you know we've got the whole lockdown thing, and it's got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. And I figured, you know, people are still hungry, people need to pick me up. So I made my way out here, albeit a little faster, a little later than usual. And this big old transport van comes up, and something about it just seems weird. Weird, were they driving all funny? The opposite, actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting on the road, and the transport vehicle just ran over it, like it made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kind of shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. The soda can. Why would you avoid a soda can on the road? What? The nerves on that driver, honestly, stone cold. Huh. Sounds like there's more to this story. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because then it turned right at the fork in the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever was moving got shuffled around. At first I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there. But you'd think they'd stack them so that they don't do that. But like before, it just drove right off without a care in the world. I almost felt like I was imagining things. I see. Did you catch what make the vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star. A big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info. Glad to hear it. Anything to help. Goddess knows what we all need right now. But I heard things are looking up. They said they're going to open the roads back up tonight. Just got to hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Why not stay here and relax?
Thank you very much.
Heading to the objective.
No, Michio. Yeah. Talk to me, delivery man.
Let me ask you something.
You want to know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? Bit of an odd thing to ask. Well, yes, it is. Sorry for just jumping that on. Nah, I'm just giving you guff. I did actually see something like that last night. You did? So what was suspicious about it? Oh, man, my neck, that's what. Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with that big ol' eye in the sky watching us all. So I finally wrap up my work, it's late at night, and I'm tired as hell. I start driving back toward my home on the edge of town. I'm waiting for one of the lights, and then I see this giant Red Star truck pull up next to me. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star painted like that. It had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me, driving it ass o'clock. I'll give him a wave. I look out my window nah, forget it. When I say it out loud, it just seems ridiculous. I must have just been seeing things. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you please tell us what you saw at ass o'clock? Alright, just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out the window and there was no one behind the wheel. Just nothing. Huh? What do you mean? Just nobody in the driver's seat at all? I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that and never saw the truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side. Maybe the truck was definitely taller than mine, too. Maybe I just couldn't see him. Either that or, again, I was tired as all get out. I might have just been seeing things. So, yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time. But honestly, it was probably just nothing. Moral of the story here is that everyone needs their sleep. You can't go burning the midnight oil just because you can, you know? Lesson learned. Yeah, we'll take care of ourselves.
The care.
Take it easy for yourself, yeah? That sounds like the kind of thing that a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure. The city's sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow while we got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Nice, we got way more clues here than I expected. The two accounts we heard both involved a Red Star transport. It seems to believe we are dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. I don't blame you. The fact that it happened late at night Turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. There's probably a logical explanation, though, and I'm sure Contra can provide it. Wait, for real? AI truck. Oh, is it related to technology you have insider knowledge about? Correct. I believe it is utilizing tech that is currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle, and it allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a hollow core is doing the driving.
Oh.
I would not want to get in a car driven by Mirror. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes it strongly suspect that it's an AI-controlled vehicle. My suspicions were correct then. Red told me a little about this before. Wow, that's so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Phew. You never know. Maybe there was a driver. Tell his shitty job worked him to death. Now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? Oh, shit. It's right behind you, Farida. What? Hey, there's nothing there, you dick. You should have seen the look on your face.
It's you and it's me.
Why are you like this? You want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. Back on topic, there was an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kind of insane. I'm not too surprised. You can prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. That's true. The technology should be state of the art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Contra. You've nothing to be sorry for, and I'm alright. Promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. Could be the perfect time to wallow in. So what's the plan, Van? The AI's functionality and patterns could make it quite difficult to capture. I wonder if I can see people in the Twitch chat actually fucking, redeeming the points. Do this. Feel like I'd be able to? I know, normally I'd be fine with jumping against on the second lieutenant of the cops. But I'm a car lover at heart, and I do not like seeing them being used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal. Oh, I know what I can do.
I can just do it.
I mean, I'm already on Twitch.
Do you even have any points?
Yeah, I got 14,000 points. Questions? Oh, let me fucking... It's letting me fucking use them.
I'm sorry, just waiting for this thing to go by.
Figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business is seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring in some outside help for this gig. What kind of outside help? Do you have somebody in mind? Yep. I heard that they'd be here. Van used his Zypha to get in touch with some familiar faces in Basel. Fire then headed to the motor pavilion in Newtown where they were waiting.
Then let's head over.
Just pick one.
Might take a minute. Well, no, I guess not.
Pull this up then right quick.
Nope.
That's a little weird.
So...
Maybe this chat's just not working?
I don't think that's the case.
Might be. It's not letting me fucking send any chat through my phone.
maybe it's not set up correctly. Or
You try sending a chat, another message through Twitch. Maybe Twitch is just being all jank wonky.
Why not stay here and relax?
Yep.
Huh.
It works instantly. Like, so it should have. If it was going, it just probably. We'll have to figure something out for that.
I mean, I guess I'll just have to keep the Twitch open on my phone. Ah, Van. Did we get that all right? So did we get that all right? You want us kings of the road to chase down an AI intruder, huh? Don't underestimate them. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. I couldn't really go too in-depth on the call, sorry. That's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself? And carrying assault robots inside it, too. Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills, and I'm not about to let some beat-boop bastard get one up on me. Well, being an AI, it can process things much faster than you, because you suck. If I had a plan to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you. No sweat, we'll show that bucket of bullets what real people can do. So what's the plan, Van? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck and your 2 cars. Van outlined his 3-pronged attack to the group, using a map of Basel's roads for reference. Making sure not to overlook the robots themselves, he made combat preparations as well. Cool. Pull up the old guide ride for that. Today is the... I don't know. Should be the last day of... 10:25. Okay. 10:25. Okay. That ain't gonna be fun to fight, but... Okay. Yo, we're all set here. We got our cars ready to go. Want to get the show on the road? Combat will ensue upon beginning the operations. Recommend to have the party's equipment in order beforehand. Sure. Let's hit the road. You got a beat on the transport Contra? Yes, I've pinged them on the traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come here in around 20 minutes. Well, there really is nobody behind the wheel. Tinted glass, too. They got this shit figured out. The transport has probably optimized its driving style to evade pursuers. Are you sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember. Don't go overboard. Best of luck. Damn, wish she could take me for a ride like that. She really is her uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars. So far, so good. How's the traffic looking? No congestion as far as I can tell, if we get it cornered. Got him. We got it. Perfect. Get the CID, the Basel Police, and the traffic guys. Right. This is Contra. I invoke emergency authority to request a temporary road closure. Got him. Looks like he gave up. If machines can even do that, I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sorts of situations. Nah, it ain't that easy. The machines are booting up. Juniper, Graham, get back. Right. So it was carrying those things. But these are the warrior models. I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas Films, alright. 2 at once is going to be tough. Be careful, guys.
Oh, yep.
The joints are the weak points, according to Rosette. Focus on those. Let's get them up before word gets on the street.
Give me your worst.
But we should also be substantially stronger.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I hope we're substantially stronger.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Activating drive. Activating skill.
Oh, don't like seeing that.
Nope, that was bad.
Buffs are
That
bad.
was bad.
Oh, this will be fine.
A chance.
Keep it up. It's working.
Stay put. All you on, yes.
Activating drive.
Make it count, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron makes it count. He's the best. Then we just spam Pluto Nova. And everybody dies.
Do your worst.
Sucker.
Easy peasy. I don't need to worry about too many bosses. I'm strong.
Yeah.
We are substantially higher level now than we were when we fought the nation. We got him! Woo! Oh man, that was like a movie shot. Yeah, you can't tell nobody. That all you got. That felt so much easier than the ones we took down in Tharbad, because it was. Rosette's info really came in handy there. How often do you go around fighting things like that? Pretty much every damn day. I mean, ain't like we want to, just sort of happens. Now, let's figure out how to shut off that auto drive thingy. Right, I'll get to work on...
Oh.
Huh? Are you shitting me? Get back!
Oh.
Ack! Whoa! Huh? Look out! Get away from that thing! A third one? Seriously? Basher waited for us to let our guard down. I'll hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever. I don't care. Van, don't. Huh? What are you? What the? What's that inside her purse? Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious. No need. Backup has arrived. I mean, good. This is your request. Kayla and Sexy Man, brother.
You let your guard down.
You think?
Oh, shut up.
He's our teacher. He's allowed to say that.
Yeah.
He taught us how to fight.
I guess.
And apparently we weren't listening. Holy
Oh.
shit. What the fuck is that?
Firing his laser?
Shit, close your eyes, everybody. He's firing his laser.
Oh, man.
Barry, why don't you get that? This guy just melted. Yeah? An optical weapon? That's his Buster Lance. He showed it to me back at home once. It's awesome. Incredible. I see now how you've earned your title, Kamisin. What?
No.
You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
I lost it. Same. That attack was incredible. He took out the robot in one fell swoop.
Went right for the joints, too, just like she said. It looked like he barely lifted a finger. Well, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does.
It is what he does. He's the best. But hey, all's well that ends well, right? We still got the credit for it. That in and of itself is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. Damn right. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. Aw, we didn't do much. Hey, I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Talk about stealing the spotlight. What are we, chopped liver? With onions. Yeah, I still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. Indeed. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they could have caused if left unchecked. Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Plenty more where that came from. Let's keep Almada on their toes. Right, of course. Listen, Fiddle and Katra managed to decouple the auto-drive unit from the transport vehicle. After the local authorities conducted their own investigation, the traffic restrictions were lifted and all was back to normal.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Chaos is soon to be raining down upon you.
Yes.
In a blisteringly blazing hellfire of destruction.
But this one was great.
I know. It makes me sad.
I know.
I don't like the gray. I mean, I like it better than law. Got to be confused with Trafalgar D. Water law. Legs have been stretched. Time to keep going. Okay, so is our hotel in the artisanal district? No, we go to the inn.
Go, go, go!
We're going, gone. Alright, let us go. Where's my computer? Upstairs in Rosette's room. Well, it's not Rosette's room now, it's my room. It was always my room. Anyway, this isn't going to be enough for a rank up, but maybe.
That's how it goes.
That's rough. Dang my eyes, dude. Okay. So... Oh, they're all in the artisanal district then, huh? Give it another look. Comb it through real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Is something wrong? Anything we can help with? I wish it was that simple, but nope, ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. What, parts for that weapon prototype went missing? Yep, we found out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still there. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there are little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. Our order sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. It's not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count.
Damn.
Well, that's a bit alarming. You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? Yeah, that definitely ain't good. And you're right. I don't know how we can help with that. You can't. Sounds like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous Giscard Workshop would lose track of its inventory like that. Damn straight. A lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We've taken extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And of all the times this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off to Towson. Painful, I tell ya. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showing me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems the city's been having? Our youngsters suggested the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I'd like to think we were being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything that's been going on?
That's true.
That's understandable, yeah. I find it hard to believe that it was just an accident with how careful everyone's been. Feels premeditated. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. There's so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads of your parts, though. Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You've got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't had any good leads yet. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path. Might have holed himself up somewhere on purpose, even. It does sound like a good guess. Well, if you learn anything, let us know. And there shouldn't be any more forced speaks I have to take care of. You couldn't have timed your arrival better. Ren, we weren't expecting to find you here. You want something from us? The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Do you have to go blabbing to them about it? Yes, I like them more than you. Hey, don't spoil her fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright, boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. So, what's this info about? To the surprise of no one, Armada was behind the explosion in Anchorville. It sounds like it's a mess out there right now after the word got out that Armada had corporate help. Yeah, a lot of high-ranking bracers are stuck here right now trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed, I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville is just a diversion. Basel has their other main target. Or has to be their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met in Lonport. Them again. Viola and Alexander. They caused a ton of trouble back in Lonport too. That's certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town. How many men have they got? We talking just one area or the whole city? They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger Corps, and with vastly better equipment. Their chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. Kasim. Yep, Gramps here described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face. He doesn't even look 30, but he gives off this vibe like he could kick your ass into next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands with him patrolling around. We still gotta figure out what Almada's plotting next, though. Speaking of, you confirmed those two encountered yesterday were connected to the Gardens, correct? Yeah, said they were overseers. That checks out. They've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. Two of them seem connected to Armada differently, though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking officer in Armada, but his cohort said that she was only a contractor. Talk about complicated. I wonder what the story there is. We're not much wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we do know is that most of the monstrous mafia and the violent assassins ever live have joined hands, and that ain't good. Indeed, after we have Basel taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Armada's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we're hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks, unfortunately. You say unfortunately a lot, Ren. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it. It really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only other advice is to keep the septium veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. The septium veins? I recall Rosette mentioning those recently, actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove that they were at all related, until a certain phenomenon in Crossbell demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch, though. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking. Dom Callahan, and what are you three up to? We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. We can't just leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. I'll be helping out too until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the other students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes. Odette and Albert too. Don't forget that, okay? I won't. Please be careful, Ren.
Time to rest, right?
I don't know. Up and around. I think it might be. Talk to me, Cronky. Oh, there he is. I'm glad we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today. If it isn't the Spriggan, you look like you have something more to discuss with me. Damn right we do. I imagine you're already privy to the situation, so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now, we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes. So that's what I wanted to ask you about me. What exactly do I have to do with all this? I will admit my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle of the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday, can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been made to realize just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know that it's impossible to rectify all of that overnight, but there are still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more of your help after that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. But that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? Because he doesn't need it anymore.
I'd imagine, because he's uploaded.
He's the mind of the Aurora, basically, now. That's a good question. I agree, that is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, then they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. I would say the orbital cannons that completely eviscerated and vaporized fortresses in the cover of a night exist and would be way stronger than that. I'm sorry, but I'd much rather get hit with a nuke than a fucking eviscerating, disintegrating laser beam. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with the functional blueprints, there are still no means to produce them. The AI is essential in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. Can't say no, can you? Something tells me you wanted to help him out all along, in spite of your crotchety old man act. I am simply giving him the feedback he requested. It will be up to him to provide his theory, though. Judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answer soon enough. Yang, you are correct. People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you have matured over the years. I look forward to seeing how you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did. So we have all the info we need, but nothing adds up quite yet. Thank you. I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess that ain't my business. I agree, and besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right. We got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, but I can't wrap my head around how it all fits together. Maybe talking it out will help. Is there a place we can chat in private? We can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about you all come to my place? I'd rather go back to the inn. I paid for that room. You don't have to worry about the people listening in there. Oh no, we couldn't impose on you like that. I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I'm the only one who lives there right now. Cool, we'll take you up on that. Kind of curious to see the home of one of Epstein's 3 disciples. Oh, I wouldn't expect too much. It's just a normal family home. Anyway, we can head over there whenever you'd like. And it's got robot maids and butlers and auto-serving food that just materializes in thin air. And it's delicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Hamilton's house is located somewhere. This way? I think this way.
Off we got it.
Right.
Fine with me.
Yes.
Yes. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal family home. That house is huge. Alright. Where do you live? Oh. That's... Why does nobody ever sit at the kitchen table? They always sit at the damn coffee table in the living room to have tea and stuff. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. The professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drink it a lot back home. Always with milk, though, because I'm a baby. I can see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. It pairs perfectly well with the chocolate, too. We've got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Damn it. Well, someone put a sock in this guy already? You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seem to like the Engadin, too. Oh, he loved that shit. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It feels so strange to have this place so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Yang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. That's too bad. So you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor? That's right, though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treating me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absolutely anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. Or absorb anything I could. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot. That's where she did her research. Yeah. Nice and slow. You don't need scratchers. Do the normal thing. My interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed. Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home. If she comes home. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. Yeah, dear. You are not alone, Kaku. Rough. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that too. I have robots.
Yeah.
I thought I'd learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Fio and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I could never have done that on my own. It took Grant's help, Yang and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones? I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. You all only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was a leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for all of us to grow. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that they were able to create the Aurora, too. Actually. What is it? Why did he run off? I found it. That looks a lot like the Aurora. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's a part of another idea that was considered during the planning stages for the Aurora. It was to be one half of a twin core system that was modeled after the left and right sides of the human brain. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere? I did think it was weird that they destroyed the Aurora, considering their endgame. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it'd make sense if he gave him that prototype too. If we assume that is the case, that'll significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the documents we have on it here? Of course. Just tell us what you want us to do. I guess I can put the work in. Aaron, but if you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all the stuff you want, we're going to force you to run butt naked through Basel. Yeah, whatever. And yes, I need you to find a map of the septium veins in this area. He sure picked himself up fast. Yeah, it's a girl. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. True, but I like Aaron. Ort Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. That's the place where a lot of the research leading to the last generation of gunships was done, right? The area was sealed off a while ago because it was so worn down, but you really think we're going to find our target there? I'd say the odds are about 87. No, 90%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks, then combining them with the map of the septium veins. The only place that matches that data is big and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora size. And it's still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is a good match like this. That's some confidence. But I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Almata to use as their hideout. But what are you doing? Congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there. Well, we've come this far. Time to finish this leg of the race. I agree. It's 2 p.m. already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we're doing. The abandoned road leading to the factories on the bottom level of Newtown, on the other side of a locked gate. My certification card will get us through. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are. Okay, we'll head on over as soon as you're ready then. They informed Ren and the guild and the CID that they were going to make their way to Ort Abandoned Road. Whew. I don't know if I can keep going right now.
Yeah, I think it's time to call
I
it.
am fucking falling asleep, dudes.
Yep.
Duderits. But our first foray into Twitch Tube streaming seemed to be a decent success.
Yes.
So, that's nice. Until tomorrow, everybody.